Here at the Lure Parts Online page, not only do we try to show you the best ways to take your lure building to the next level, I also like showing you some rigging tips. And one of our newest worms that we just came out with is our Primetime worm, and it's made with a floating plastic, and it's 6.5 inches long. Now, I use this for a Neko Rig as well as on a shaky head. And right now, two of the top selling colors that we have is green pumpkin, and then another one called morning crawler. Check out this thing. This is awesome. This is our version of Morning Dawn, and what a great two-tone color. This is going to be great in really clear water. Also, that slightly stained the green color, just a great color. Those are two of the top selling colors right now, and I'm going to show you how to rig them my two favorite ways. And the first one is going to be on a shaky head. Now, the Lure Parts has a lot of different shaky heads on our website, but one of my favorite ones I like is a VMC rugby jig, and I usually throw it an 1/8 or 3/16 ounce. So this is an 1/8 ounce, and I'm going to show you how easy this is to rig. So all I'm going to do is just stick it through the worm like so. I go down, oh, I don't know, about a 1/2 inch, and then I immediately exit it out the side, pull this down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up into the bend, push down straight, and then pull it out. And as you can see, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top of the plastic and just push it over the top of the hook. And there you can see that sits completely straight. And that's what you want on a shaky head. Now with this jig head, it's going to pick stuff up at about a 45-degree angle. I like this jig head as well because it's got a recessed eye here. It doesn't hang up and rock very much because of that football head. It's just a great dragging jig head. And the hooking percentage with that VMC wide gap hook is fantastic. That's also my favorite jig head for fishing smallmouth bass. But anyway, it's really great on a shaky head, and that's exactly what that's going to look like right there. Now, my other favorite way to rig it is on a Neko Rig. So we're going to show you how to do that. And one of probably my favorite weight that I've used, I don't know, the last year or so, is a nail weight. And Bass Academy from Lure Parts actually has new tungsten weights. They range in a bunch of different sizes, and they also have drop shot weights as well as these tungsten nail weights. Now, I like using nail weights on a Neko Rig because when a fish comes up and jumps, it doesn't throw the weight. If you've got it pegged in here, a lot of times it can throw the weight. With the nail weight, once you put it in, chances are it's going to stay there because it has all those little individual ridges. It's got more points of contact is what it is. So it stays in the head better. So this is a 1/16 ounce. This is what I like using a lot. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the head of the worm right there, and I am going to push that nail weight all the way through there, trying to keep it as straight as I possibly can, and then pull it back forward. There you go. You can't even see it now. It's in there perfectly. That's 1/16 ounce. That's going to have a great slow fall to it. Now I'm going to take a wacky tool, and you can get this at Lure Parts Online too. This is just a VMC wacky tool. And I am just going to stick the head inside there. And if you notice, about an inch up on that worm, we put ridges on the body. Well, that does two things. It moves more water, and it also gives your O-ring a better place to grab and stay on the worm. So there it is right there. That's exactly where I want it. The cool thing about a Neko Rig is you can move that ring wherever you want. I like it about 1.5 inches up, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I am going to take a Neko hook. This is a VMC weedless Neko. This is size 1. Okay, yeah, size 1. Just wanted to make sure. Size 1. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to insert it underneath that O-ring like so. And once it's tied to your line, that is basically the setup right there. So when that falls to the bottom, it's going to stand straight up, and your hook is actually in the prime position right there to set that up. So those are two different ways that you can rig our Primetime worm. Make sure you check out the description because I am going to leave you a discount code in here. You can also Texas rig that. I've had guys tell me that they're wacky rigging it too, but the Neko Rig is definitely a great way to rig that worm as well as the shaky hood. Who knows what you're going to come up with. You may want to try it on the Carolina rig as well. Stay tuned to this page because we're always going to show you different ways to rig things. We're going to show you ways to take your lure building to the next level and more. So please follow this page. Thanks for checking this out.